I'm Colleen.
And I'm Daniel.
And our pecha-kucha is about music and dance. It all starts with a beat. It can come from any idea, take the form of any style, be created by any person, and fall under any category.
So you may ask, what is music? Really, music is a compilation of an underlying beat mixed with different melodies and vocals, and it's created to appeal to different people, which is why we have such a variety of music nowadays. We have different genres that entertain different ears, and music themes change based off of time, location, and also preference.
The 60s had been known as the outreach, hippie, and rebellious era. Girl groups started to emerge, and styles such as the East Coast doo-wop style had become extremely popular. Groups were rhyming, harmonizing, and vocalizing all over America. Many of the biggest hits of the 60s were from the Beatles and the Beach Boys and many different Motown groups.
Classical had originated and become popular in Europe. It later evolved into a phenomenal composed pieces from all over the world. Big beat had been formed from rock and roll, jazz, and rhythm and blues, aka R&B. It had become extremely popular during the 1950s. Jazz had also become one of the greatest American achievements. It consisted of catchy tunes and harmonizing vocals.
Disco, electronica, and techno made their debut during the 70s and 80s. And in the 80s, punk rock and alternative music had branched off the classic rock and roll style. The hip-hop era emerged in the 80s and gives us the old school tracks we listen to today, and Michael Jackson had popularized during this music era as a talented dancing performer and the king of pop.
Now music has not only been restrained to America and Europe. The very base of our backbeats comes from African descent. This music features earthy, soulful drums and rich vocals. They have influenced many of the styles of today's music. And other notable styles include Spanish, Hawaiian, and Middle Eastern, among others.
But it doesn't only have to start with an era. Any individual can make themselves an artist. This is because it is especially possible through YouTube, MySpace, and Pure Volume, where different artists can showcase their talents through covers and dances and other performances through video.
Here's a perfect example.
Give me more love than I ever had. Make it all better when I'm feeling sad. Turn me on.
So with music comes dance. In the present day, different styles of expression indicate the music of all eras. Here we have country and breakdancing based off hip-hop. Ballet comes from classical, jazz of course self-entitled. As for hula, Filipino, and salsa, those come from cultural roots along with many others.
Here's another good example of how people express themselves through dance.
Dance is music made visible.
Dance is the world's most famous metaphor.
Dance is silent poetry.
Dance is the mother of all arts.
And dance brings people together. It's a beautiful thing to illustrate music with body. It creates a whole new art for the world to witness. Whether with a huge flash mob, with a partner, or a small group, dance is something that can be shared with anyone.
And dance styles really vary for different origins, people, and cultures. From salsa to ballroom, Spanish to Islander, dance is evident all around the world. We were lucky enough to bring in a professional dancer who has been overseas to express and showcase his talents of dance.
Hello, I'm Timothy James, aka TJ, and I've been dancing for about over 10 years.
First off, what does dance mean to you?
It's something about putting a bunch of people who rehearse so hard with their sweat and basically blood and tears like on the stage, and to give like one great performance that only lasts for 2 minutes is, personally, I think it's magic. So, my greatest dance achievement, I could say that I was living in the Philippines for about 4 years, and during that time I was blessed to get on TV and do a reality TV show, which is somewhat like Dancing with the Stars here in the States. There's actually a show nowadays that has 16 professional dancers, 16 celebrities, and it's called Dancing with the Stars. So without further ado, let's check it out.
So here's Ian. You can dance for me. There are also other competitions in America's Best Dancer.
And with today's diversity comes dance from all over the world. Shown here is like traditional Native American dance that features elaborate costumes and indigenous origins. Also here is Maori dancing, which is it's been tribal dance in New Zealand that's been passed on for many generations.
And there's also the old school dance trends like the Charleston, the electric slide, stepping and cha-cha, and then the modern dance trends such as breakdancing, soldier boy, raving, hardcore dancing, skanking, and jerking.
So you can see that dance is really, it's been something that's gone on for such a long time, and it really,
It's still
catches up.
evident in our society today.
And so we'd like to thank our special guest that came in, TJ. We also like to thank the song we used that's from Slightly Stupid.
And also the artists AJ, Raphael, and Jenny Suk for their cover of 1, 2, 3, 4 and Best Diana.
Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed our pecha-kucha.